This is Katsu chicken with a peanut sauce, and it's probably my favorite meal of all time. It comes together pretty quickly and it uses mostly pantry staple ingredients, so let's get into it. You're going to start by prepping your chicken breast and remove the chicken tender from the chicken breast. Sometimes this already comes removed, but you're just going to go ahead and peel that off and then set it aside. You can use a mallet to even this out, or you can just do what I do and layer over some saran wrap and then use a heavy bottomed pan to pound the thicker half of the chicken breast a little bit flatter. It doesn't need to be completely even, just a little bit more even. The marinade for this is some garlic powder, soy sauce, rice vinegar, and honey. Mix that all together and then go ahead and lay the chicken breast in there. Get it coated on all sides, making sure that you rub it in. You can let this marinate for 15 minutes if you're short on time, or you can even leave it in the fridge overnight. At this point, I like to add the salt and pepper because it's easier to eyeball it and make sure that you have enough. If you plan to air fry or bake this, you want to do this step, which is add oil and salt to your panko breadcrumbs and mix that all in evenly. If you're going to fry your chicken in oil, you can go ahead and skip this step and just add some salt once it comes out of the oil. The coating for this is pretty classic. It's just eggs and flour, so you're going to need 2 eggs whisked together and you're going to need some all-purpose flour. Before you coat the chicken, make sure that you wipe off the excess marinade. Then you can start by dipping it in some flour, shake any excess off, into the egg, and then into the panko breadcrumbs. Make sure that at every stage you are wiping off the excess marinade, the excess flour, or the excess egg, or else the panko will not stick correctly to the chicken. Press the panko in firmly, and then you can go ahead and take this to the air fryer basket. I'll leave the instructions for how long I air fry this for in the description below. You can also bake it, and I'll leave instructions for that below as well. Once the chicken is cooked, you can let it rest for 1 to 2 minutes and then slice into it. If you let it rest for too long, sometimes it steams the coating and then the coating doesn't stick properly. Once you've got your chicken all sliced up and juicy, you can go ahead and work on the peanut sauce. For the peanut sauce, it's a combination of peanut butter, of course, coconut milk, soy sauce, brown sugar, rice vinegar, garlic, and ginger. I typically use pre-minced garlic and ginger for this, but in the video I am showing fresh ginger. If you're going to use fresh or raw ginger and garlic, saute this in some oil in the pan first and then go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients. Bring this up to a boil on a high heat, and as soon as you see a vigorous boil, you're going to reduce the heat to medium. Keep on whisking for 3 to 4 minutes and you should have a nice thick sauce that looks like this. I like to make some jasmine rice to serve with this. It's a nice pairing because it soaks up all the sauce. For the plating, you're going to start with the rice. I also like to add some steamed broccoli, layer over the crispy panko chicken, add that creamy peanut sauce, garnish with green onions and some crushed peanuts, and it's ready to enjoy. This is seriously so good. If I ever just need a meal that is going to be quick and hit every single spot, it's going to be this meal. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.